as we round Oshit Corner. Today is going to be another one of those very hot days, somewhere up near 30 odd degrees. So the plan is, let's head for the shores of a couple of lakes. It might be a bit cool around there. So it'll be Lake Vernwy and then dinner at Bala. I'm on my own at the moment. Meeting the others at the Bratch pumping station at 10:30. And it's 10 o'clock now, so let's carry on. Yeah, typical. Roadworks in Sedgley. So that's delayed me by a good 10 minutes to quarter of an hour. Oh well, can't do much about it. The entrance to the steam pumping station at the Bratch, and there's Graham waiting. And no sign of Andy though. It turns out he was just the other side of the bridge waiting up to Bratch Locks. He assumed it was Bratch Locks and not Bratch pumping station. So that's something we'll have to be aware of in the future. Make sure we know where we're supposed to be meeting. I left Andy a voice message saying we're going to carry on Bridge North, Much Wenlock, around the edge of Shrewsbury, and meet at Dinky's Diner for a cuppa. So I dare say we'll see him there. We just got off the A5 when something went with a monumental metallic clang on the back of the trike. I've left the audio normal so you probably hear it. Luckily Dinky's Diner is only a mile or so up the road, so I slowed it down to about 45-50 till I could find out what had happened. A loud siren on this ambulance. Dinky's Diner, and there's Andy waiting. I told Andy about the mystery noise down the road, and he spotted what it was. A bit of stainless trim had escaped. I dare say the extreme temperature had softened the glue and caused it to come away. The one on the other side seems solid enough. I'll see if I can obtain one. If not, it shouldn't be too difficult to make one. And it's onto the B4393 in the direction of Lake Vernwy. This is certainly a nice road to ride along, and there's not a single cloud anywhere in the sky, and it is getting warmer by the minute. And here we are, the dam at Lake Vernwy. Now the plan was to go to the other end of this dam, turn right, follow the shores of the lake almost to the end, and turn left up over Hellfire Pass and drop down into Bala. But guess what? When we reached the end of the dam and went to turn right, the road was closed. We need a plan B. Okay, the plan B is we'll stop here, have a leg stretch, and obviously turn round, and then go down the other side of Lake Vernwy, almost to the end. And if you turn right, there's another unclassified road that goes up and over and drops us back down in Bala. So we'll go that way. So it's back across the dam we go. The water level wasn't as low as I thought it would be, considering the lack of rain we've had in the last week or so. Okay, the water wasn't at the top and overflowing, but it wasn't as far down as I thought it would be. And there's the straining tower, designed by George Frederick Deacon. It stands 171 foot tall and it was completed in 1892. So there you go, a little bit of information for you. Time to hit the unclassified roads. Let's let these pedophiles come past first. A couple of bikers having a little sit in the shade by the stream. Can't say as I blame them. And we climb higher and higher. I only wish there was some way you could transmit smell via the internet, because the smell beneath these pine trees was amazing. Very refreshing and a lot cooler seeing it was in the shade. And then abruptly we're above the tree line. It's still a very pleasant road to ride along though, even if it is a bit narrow. Trouble is, you don't know what's round that corner, so best take it a bit steady. And another couple on bikes enjoying themselves. Yeah, one of the drawbacks with a trike is it's a bit wider than a bike, but I reckon if we squeeze in here, this chap will get past. Yeah, there we go. To be honest, we didn't meet that many cars on this road. And soon enough we roll into Bala. Best let Graham take the lead now, seeing as he knows where the chip shop is and I don't. Right, follow that BSA. And yes, I did park in a disabled bay. And before you ask, yes, I do have a blue badge. And luckily it was directly opposite the chip shop, so that was a bit of good luck. And there it is, the Badal Hour restaurant, where for a change I actually had fish and chips. Not really a fishy person, but I did enjoy it, so there you go. You're right, Graham, it is a very good chip shop indeed. This road, the B4391 over the Berwyn Mountains, just happens to be one of Graham's favourite roads. So let's go back that way. Why not? I can see why he likes this road. It's got a bit of everything. Just try not to disappear over the right hand side of the road, because there's a fairly decent drop on the other side of that hedge. There's certainly a few tight bends as well. Now this is not good. It's that hot. The sun has melted the road surface and all the small stones are sticking to the tyres and then being thrown all over the place. I dare say quite a lot of cars will be having quite a bit of stone chip damage after today. and it was like this in quite a few places. That's one monster tractor. I bet that driver's 20 foot up in the air. Do hope he's got air conditioning in that thing. Churchstoke again, and I filled up here only the other day. We decided to sit in the shade for 10 minutes and have a drink, and I treated myself to an ice cream as well, because it's certainly warm. Well, as you can see, the road had been melting, so it certainly is warm. Just the other side of Craven Arms on the A49. I thought I got a policeman behind me. Turns out it's one of the blood bikers. I was only doing 60 anyway, so wouldn't have been a problem if it was a policeman. And across the top of Clee Hill again, where today it is a few degrees cooler. In fact, it's quite refreshing. Now we decided to come back this way because of the roadworks at the top of Sedgley. But then I remembered the road is closed at Hagley. So we swung a left and got onto the A449, which funnily enough is what Graham did about a mile earlier in Kidderminster. So, looks like we made the right decision. And as we approach Oshik Corner, it's been another good day out. Okay, there's a bit of a mix-up regarding where we were meeting this morning, but I'm aware of that now, so that'll be taken care of. It was uncomfortably warm in a few places. There again, it was refreshingly cool in a few other places. And we found another excellent place to have dinner in Bala, so that'll be noted for future reference. So I suppose until the next time, see you later.